What is going on? It's your boy Thunderstorm and welcome back to another edition of Highly Edited Gaming. Now today we'll be playing some RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 and I don't know about you guys, but I think this is going to be a pretty great experience. Not for the customers, of course. So without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, well, this game hasn't aged all that well. First things first, we already got people buying tickets into the park just to walk on the sidewalk and then turn around. They're just like, oh, an amusement park! Alright, I think that's enough for the day. Also got this dude here inspecting stuff for some reason. For what we're about to do, we'd probably get in less trouble if he wasn't here, to be honest. I guess it's time to get to work. Gonna call this place Curb Stomp Canyon and start terraforming. I love how they kind of struggle to keep their balance whenever I terraform something. Let's turn this into a proper canyon. Maybe a bit more like this. Like every canyon, there's a giant hole leading to the abyss, and the people can't seem to get out. Perfect. We're gonna save this side for something later. For now, let's work on something else.
2 hours later.
Okay, I'm back, and here's what we have so far. Now, this is a maze. If your maze doesn't look like this, then you're doing something wrong. So far the game plan is to make people work for the goods, so you have to traverse this entire maze to get to the food and drinks. And if they want to use the bathroom, they have to walk all the way over here on this narrow path. Okay, well it looks like people are so terrified of my maze they don't even want to go. Well, except for this lady who keeps pep talking herself.
I can do this. No, I can't. I can do this. Nah, screw this.
Oh. Or maybe that's why they aren't going. My forced landslide made them stuck around the entrance. There we go. Now we're cooking with oil. I guess I'll help you guys out a bit and dumb down the maze since it's too much for you to handle. Look, I'll even throw in some entertainment to help you find your way around. They're like, that's great. Can you please give me directions now? Either way, no one seems to want to survive with sustenance. Fine by me.
2 hours later.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I don't know what happened. This used to be a canyon, but there's some polar bears here now. They're abducting my polar bears for neglect apparently because I can't fix the enclosure because every time I drop a mechanic in, this happens. What do they mean neglectful? I got guards up there. They probably can't get down, but that's not my problem. You know what? This was a successful park in my book. These people are just obviously not as smart as I made myself believe. Guess we'll have to just restart then. Hi, welcome to Asphyxiation Land. Totally not a prison in disguise as an amusement park. If you couldn't tell by the entrance here, I was being a bit nicer to these people this time around. Look, I even threw in food and drinks at the beginning. A big step from my previous sociopathic actions. They're not getting bathrooms here though, that'd just be too easy. You know what, since I'm showing you guys around, might as well let them in as well. Oh, what's wrong? Scared of bridges or too many red flags? Oh, I see, they need pass, otherwise I can't figure out where to go. I guess I'll sacrifice my aesthetics for money. Fine. Look at that, I've got roller coasters now. Don't mind the fish, man, they don't bite. And by that I mean they're not interested in flesh, they just want to kill you.
Your first mistake was coming in here in the first place, because there's no escape.
Even this roller coaster leads to a prison that you can't escape. Oh, you guys are so eager to be imprisoned. Fortunately for them, I didn't test any of these, so apparently they can't even make it there. You see this tunnel here? Yeah, well if you decide to go this way, you'll be inundated with pain and suffering in the most unimaginable ways. And by that I mean get mauled by an animal. Look at this guy, he's like, I heard a growl, I am not going in there. Luckily for you, my animals were confiscated. I don't know why when I was clearly taking good care of them. Is human flesh not a good enough calorie intake for you? You know, these people are getting really lucky I don't test this stuff. This coaster was designed specifically to branch off onto two sides. One leads up to a mountain infested with genetically enhanced fire-breathing bugs that feast on flesh. And the other side takes you to a very narrow bridge leading to a small cart track. My carts broke down. What happened, Vendor 72? What do you think this guy's thinking right now? Man, I love my job. Or, oh my gosh, can you get away from me? Oh my gosh, can you get away? This leads to a bunch of concessions that the fishmen force you to continually buy. I mean, come on, I even threw in a bathroom. Just look at them, they're not even moving and they're already terrified. Either way, let's look at another part of the park. What, don't tell me you thought I was gonna leave the whole maze thing alone. Oh, I got an award! And a fine. This maze leads to some information boosts as a reward, considering chances of finding a ride are minimal and chances of making it back home are not likely at best. Since I'm no monster, I even added an aquarium, of which the exit leads to a forced dip in the giant river in front of you by the fishmen. Over here we got a kiddie area too, and a normal ride too, but since most people have too much enjoyment from it, the exit now leads to a gated-in area where the fishmen eventually brutally murder you. Oh, did I mention there's a secret area if you find the other exit to the maze? Yeah, it leads to a deck where you can gamble on whether or not the performers will survive messing with these animals. Yes, because the only people that get to live are the ones who pay me after entering a free park, and I'll give you a hint. They're definitely paying me since all the animals are trained to instantly kill. Seems like everyone's still having a hard time with the maze. Except for this couple. Apparently they're built different. Oh, and they're going to gamble. Perfect. They look pretty unsatisfied after that. But don't think that's all. Take a look at our Forest of Death. The name may or may not be for dramatic tension. The Clown Funhouse, though, I wouldn't recommend going there, considering their exit leads to a graveyard, and I've never seen anyone actually come out. Oh, what's happening here exactly? Is this an act? I don't remember permitting this. Ooh, they even have magic. They're good. What are you even looking... Oh, yeah, I think we're gonna shut this part of the park down. Can we shut? Considering my coasters all failed, I'm not satisfied yet. So we're going back in, this time with some test dummies. Okay, park number 3. This time I'm gonna focus much less on making a park and more of destroying my frame rate if possible. Yeah, so I made a roller coaster that takes up literally the entire map. It took a normal amount of time. Still running good frames though, unfortunately. I guess we might as well test it out to see if I did it right this time. So far so good. Oh, that's not the right direction. Okay, that's exactly the kind of thing I wanted to happen. It's even funnier when it happens to the pedestrians and they fall into this endless abyss. This really took a toll on my OCD though, so I'm just gonna end this here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave me any comment suggestions of any of the games you think I should play. Don't forget to strike that like button, subscribe to join the Storm Kin. I am Thunderstorm, I am out, and I will see you guys in the next video.